Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. So I have a traditional and long thrift haul to show you. This is from two stores, so let's just hop right into it. So actually I do have some stuff in the Buy Sell Trade store and some stuff that my sister gave me to resell, so I'll get into that first. So the first thing my sister gave me to resell for her is this orange ribbed tank top. So this is Lululemon, and she bought this on Poshmark, but it did not fit her. It is a size 2. And yeah, it's this orange color and it's ribbed. So even though this does not look like a substantial style, it actually is a very recent style that's still on the website. So I think she paid $15 for this. Like, she got a few things in a bundle, and this is the only thing that worked. But I will probably list it at $38, which is a lot for like a tank top like this. But it is still on the website, and it is an in-demand style. So that is why I'm gonna list it that high. And then I'll just give her like 20. I'm probably expecting 25 to 30 for this, but once it sells, I'll probably just give her 20, so she has a little bit of profit and makes her money back. But then I'll take the profit for my time listing the item and packaging it and all of that. So all right, then the next thing I got from, actually, okay, so I got these at the Buy Sell Trade store. They are on Cloud. These were $29.99, so actually a pretty good price, and these are in excellent condition. So that's the soles. So so these are a woman's size 10, which is my size. I wear like a woman's size 10 or size 40, or men's like 8.5. So yes, these are my size, and I was like, okay, I have a pair of On Clouds, but they're really honestly not my favorite shoes. And then they kind of like, I don't really wear black. I mean, I used to wear black shoes, but like the more like trendy shoes are like the white color now. So I just have not reached for these. So I list them for $100, but I wouldn't have paid 30 for that. But I'm expecting them to sell for like 80, which is not a bad profit. But again, I probably wouldn't pay 30 but $30 for these in this condition is like an excellent deal. There's like hardly anywhere. These were not worn often at all, but they kind of like remind me of fast food worker shoes. So I don't know. They're just not my favorite. All right, the second thing I got. So these are a ribbed corduroy wide leg overall. So these attract lint like pretty bad, but they are Reformation new with tags. This was the Nordstrom rack tag. They retailed for $178. They actually had a clearance price for $21.99, and that's what the Buy Sell Trade store had them listed at, was $21.99. So I was just kind of annoyed by that, because I'm like, okay, you're literally selling them for the same price as Nordstrom rack. But I did go ahead and look up comps, and they were there. I listed these for $125, and they've gotten some likes. I actually had someone on eBay message me, and they're like, I have pets, do these attract lint? And I'm like, I feel like I feel like I don't even have to answer that question. Like, yeah, they do. I mean, if you're a pet owner, then you know and your pet shed, you know that black stuff, and especially corduroy gets really like collects that. So anyways, I just peeled off the clearance stickers and all of that. These do not, the price point does not match up with the quality with these. I've always been unimpressed with the quality of Reformation, but like the buttons aren't even branded or anything like that. So, but I know some people do like the brand. There's the tag as well. So size 6 on these. So hopefully they'll sell around maybe like $85 to $100, but we'll just have to see. This is the right season for them though. So yeah. All right. Then I got this for my sister for Christmas. This is a Lululemon Sherpa belt bag. This was $20 at Plato's Closet. So brought some stuff to trade in, and I got like $27 or something, but this is in like new condition. So this is a great Christmas present, and I'm gonna hide it until Christmas. So I do stock up year round on Christmas presents, unless it's something like practical, but this is perfect for the winter. And I know she likes the Sherpa stuff, and she likes the belt bag, so she will like that. And I thought $20 was a reasonable price. I'm not sure if I would have paid that to resell, but all right. Then I got these for me. So these are also, these are Lululemon, and these are a purplish color. So I got these because they were $12 at Plato's Closet, and they're in like new condition, size small, which is my size. I used to buy this style. This is called the Surge Lined Short, and 6-inch inseam was like, 6-inch inseam is my favorite inseam to wear because it's not too short, and like the 7s can be a bit too long sometimes, and the 5s can be like a bit too short. So 6 is perfect. But one thing is, like, the Lululemon liners are so uncomfortable to me, so I like always buy the Lululemon online shorts, like if I'm buying them on like Poshmark and stuff. But obviously when I'm at Plato's Closet, I don't really have a choice what I can find. But I'm a super fan this year for my school, and one of we have like a purple out night, like where we have to wear the color purple. I really don't own that much purple, so I bought these purple shorts for purple out night. And then once I'm done with them, I'll probably wear them a few more times and I'll eventually sell them. But for $12, I could have either gone to Amazon and found a purple pair. Like, I don't find purple men's shorts in my size at the thrift store like that often. So I could have gone on Amazon and bought a pair of shorts there for $12, but like new. Or I could have got these Lululemon shorts for $12 and then I could wear them a few times because I like the brand. And then I could resell them and probably around $40 and make a profit. So basically, like, these are basically free, and I have something to wear. So, yeah, that was kind of a no-brainer to me. I was like, okay, I mean, they're not, like, the most purple color ever, but they are good enough. So, I definitely wanted to get those. All right, then here's some stuff. Oh, and one more thing that I got. This was very, very exciting. My sister ended up keeping this, which I was kind of surprised and a little bit annoyed, to be honest. But I was at Plato's Closet just, like, shopping around, and I just decided I always look at the hats because if you don't know already, I do wear hats very, very often. I mean, I can't wear them to school, but I wear them very often. Anyways, so I look at the hats, I'm trying to find some for myself, and I see this one hat. I see like this green stitching, and I knew what it was. So this is I'll pop it up on the screen, but it was an Aviator Nation hat, and it was only priced at $5. I was so excited. So Aviator Nation is the top brand on my bullet list. Since I found out at the buy sell trade store, I do not cross it off, but even though it's just a hat, I would rather prefer like their sweatshirts or sweatpants or something. But I do like the brand, wearing the brand for myself, but it wasn't something I would necessarily wear. But my sister wanted to keep it for a little bit, then she'll probably give it back to me to sell. But you saw it on the screen, it was only $5. I was super excited about that. Okay, so here's some stuff my sister gave me that she no longer wanted. So this is one skirt already sold. There was another black Lululemon skirt that looks similar to this, and that sold for $50 in a day. I did it on the ship with me video. So, but this is a Lululemon just like skirt. There's the rib tag, excellent condition. She got this at a garage sale where I found like the 50 Lululemon for $50. So she got a few things from there, but she no longer wanted this one because it was like too short or something. And then she got these shorts. So that's what they look like. They have like a layered look. And she liked them, but she just didn't really wear them that much. And then these are also in very nice condition, size 8. So I think she wears like a size 6 more. So I think maybe that's why she didn't wear them as much. Okay. And the last thing was, I actually don't like selling this brand. I feel like it's overrated, honestly, and I hardly ever pick it up. It is a Levi's, and I know, like, I honestly have been passing on the wedgie style. I don't really find them that often either, but because they are very saturated, honestly. But this is like an acid wash denim jacket. So this is technically a men's jacket because the buttons are on this side, but I'm gonna list it as a woman's and just include that it was a men's jacket, but it fits oversized on a woman because I feel like it would sell better. But I'll probably list that for like 40 to 50 maybe. Okay. So then the next store, I had to get my tuberculosis shot for like a nursing class I'm taking, and it was annoying. But there's a Goodwill near it, so I had to go back 4 times to that store, or twice within like 2 days. So because they had to check it and stuff like that. So whatever. Anyways, so I found these figs, size small, petite, extra small, petite, and they are like the color is called burgundy, and they are the Kate pants. They're straight leg. I've been trying to pass on figs scrub pants, but I actually ran out of inventory, so I needed stuff to list, so I got these. I found these in a different color, or in the same color, but in the jogger style. Those already sold for $25. So the straight leg style does not do as well for me, but I listed these for $28, and I listed the joggers at $35, but the joggers sell much better for these. So if I am not in need of inventory, I've been passing on like the straight leg pants unless they are part of a set. The sets still sell very well for me, and the joggers do okay, but the straight leg ones I've been staying away from because they have not been selling well for me. Alright, I'm not sure if I hauled these already, but these are more fig joggers, so they are the navy color, and they are size extra small, but these are the Zamora joggers. They do pretty well. They've gotten a few likes, so I got an offer for $10, which I declined, but I list these at $35, and I'm probably expecting $25 for those. Alright, then this. Okay, I feel like I definitely haul this, but this is a fig seamless top. I got it because it feels like Lululemon material, but it was $2.99, so I got it. but it ended up being women's, so very tight for me, so I didn't want that. But I listed this for $38. Again, it's kind of like that same lowball situation, but the comps on those are actually pretty good. All right, I found this top again at the same exact store. So a lot of you might remember this Free People top from one of my haul videos. It's called the Wildflower Honey top in this print. I listed that for $25, but literally a week later at the same exact store, I found the same exact one. It's like there's both of them, so 2 of them, and this is not a style I'd pay up for or like buy unless I didn't need inventory, but I do like the style of it. So so this one's a size extra small, the other one's a small, but that's what it looks like. So I was like, that is so weird. At the same store, a year apart or a week apart. I found the same Free People style before, but just not that like that. Okay, this is an Athleta Skort size medium. It just looks like that. Tennis. I'll use keywords like tennis, pickleball, Skort, black, Athleta or athletic, lined pockets, stuff like that. So I listed for $32, but I needed stuff to list. Even though we are approaching the more fall season, I still needed stuff to list, so I got that. Okay. This brand I actually usually pass on, but it is a Garnet Hill size extra small, but this is probably one of my favorite pieces in the haul, and I have some good pieces. But this is a white like cable knit with a pointelle style knit, 100% cashmere sweater. This is like a lot oversized fit. This is just such a recent style and cut that I was like, okay, I need to get this. So sure enough, when I looked it up on the I looked up Garnet Hill and the style number down here. So I looked this over for stains and flaws, didn't see one, and it was from spring of 2023, so just this past year. And I looked up the style number, and it's still on the website for it retailed for $210, and I think it's on sale for like $89. So I listed mine at $75, and it has a few likes, but we'll have to see how that does. But this is just like the best like winter white color that I just think is going to be so trendy this year, and the style is just so good. But my sister wanted to try this one on, and I was like, absolutely not, I'm selling that. But Garnet Hill is a brand I usually don't get excited about, so I was very excited about that piece though. Alright, so if you remember my last haul video, there was a pair of St. John pants at a separate Goodwill, and they had 2 of them, and they were priced at like $13 each. But I went to this Goodwill that doesn't really price up stuff that's like 5 miles down the road, and I found these St. John pants. These are size 12, and they are brown color, and they're just like a scuba, like, this is the material of this, but like, it's like it's almost like a nylon-y material, but I don't really know how to describe it. But they're like a trouser style, and they have like a slit at the, I think that's supposed to be like that. Yeah, that's fine. And then the care tag, usually for whatever reason, a lot of the time when I find St. John, the care tag isn't there, but these ones are 50% cotton, 46% nylon, and 4% spandex. So St. John is not my favorite brand to sell, but I will pick it up if it's like not really marked up. But the buy sell trade always takes St. John for me, and I have taken it for them because it's not a brand that does that particularly well for me, but it is a brand I mean, these would probably retail for $300, so it's super expensive, but it doesn't, usually the price, I don't get that much for it. Okay. It was my first time finding this brand, and I was very excited. So this is, I have a hat from this brand, but it's Fall Raven, size medium, and these are literally a capri crop legging. So this is a logo. So I was expecting to list these at $45, but they have like this like weird like scratchy like area on the back, so I don't really know. It's like scratchy, so I guess like you could like sit down or something when you're hiking, and it wouldn't get like, I don't really remember the reason for that. But so I looked up comps on these, and the full length ones sell pre-owned sometimes for over $100. So the cropped ones, first of all, there's none available in this color in any size. There's the logo as well. So I listed these at $75, and they've gotten a few likes so far, so I was shocked. I was not expecting them to list these that high, but there is also one of the logos as well, so I'm super excited about those. I was just not expecting them to list them that high. Sorry. All right, then I hardly ever find this brand in sweaters, so when I did, I was very excited. So I was going through the racks, and I touched I saw this, so I already knew. And then so I actually before that I saw this string, and then I went up close to the string, and it's printed. You probably can't see, but it does say Lululemon there. I'm trying to show Lululemon. There we go. It's focused now. You can kind of see it, but it's this cardigan sweater, and then the logo is the metal logo, which is right there. There's the metal logo. So I was very excited. So this is this is called a vestigan sweater. So it has like a built-in cashmere vest, and then, or cashmere blend vest, and then I think the sweater's, it's 5% cashmere, but they call it cashmere, so it's kind of stupid, but it wasn't buttoned, so I just thought it was a normal cardigan, but when I came home, I realized it had a built-in vest, but you can wear it, so like the vest isn't showing, but I thought that was interesting, so I was very excited about that. It was $4.99, so that was really nice. Alright, so then I ran out of stuff to list. I got that all listed, and then I was taking a nap, and then my mom came home, and she said I had to go to the bank with her after school, or so I got home around 2, and then she got home around 4, so I was taking a 2-hour nap, and then she woke me up, and she's like, do you want to go to the bank with me? And I was like, no, and she goes, okay, well, it's actually, you have to come to the bank with me, and I was like, whatever. But then I was like, okay, after the bank, I was like, okay, can we go to Goodwill, because there was like a Goodwill like closer that prices up the stuff, but it's the closest one to my house, whatever. So right as I walk in, I see this like nylon-y bag, and I was like, okay, that's definitely like a Bagalini. So I like go to check it out, because like it's like below my height, so there is a designated bag section at our Goodwills, but of course they keep like the Coach, Michael Kors, Kate Spade, like behind the case, whatever. Like I don't really even mess with those brands too much unless it's like a vintage Coach or something, but sometimes I'll sell them, but usually they're marked up or not in the best condition, so I usually pass on them. So, but sometimes along the end cap, so there will be like spaces for wallets and bags. So I saw this, and I was like fully expecting it to be a Bagalini, but then I pull it out, and I like pull it up, and I see it's a Lululemon bag. I've never found like a Lululemon like bag like this before. I was like so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, like these are so like all the rage right now. I mean, the belt bags are probably more popular, but this is a crossbody bag from Lululemon. Like there was like hardly any stains of the interior, but there is a few like exterior marks that I'm sure would come out. So I was like very excited. Yeah, but even these crossbody bags are just super practical, so I don't even know why I don't know why somebody would donate this, but they did. So it has like Lululemon branding there. These are faux leather straps, but I don't know, which surprises me. Let me see. Let me see if I can confirm that. And it has a pocket there, but if you zip up, okay, let me see. So yeah, polyurethane, so fake leather, but then it has in the zipper pouch, it has another zipper pouch, and it says items of importance, so I'm sure you keep like keys there or credit cards or something, but yeah, so super excited. This was $5.99, so this store has marked up Lululemon, but they did not mark up this, and I was so super excited, but then my mom kept it and wants to keep it, and that's annoying. Okay, then I went to the shoes. I didn't find, actually I did find a pair of shoes. Okay, so I found the first pair I found on a new cart, and it was a pair of UGG Kids Tasmanian slippers. So if you see these Tasmanian slippers, pick them up, because they're also all the rage, but these were kids. So I sent up pictures to my neighbor. They were $4, so I probably got them to resell anyway and sold them for $25 real quick, but they were kid size 13, and I sent them to my neighbor, and that's like her daughter's size. My neighbor's also a reseller, so she paid me, they were $4. Oh, she doesn't have to pay me, but like she paid me $5 for them, but like if she found something for me, then like when I would try to pay her, she'd be like, oh yeah, don't even worry about it. So like, yeah, she's just like that, and I'm like, it's annoying, because I'm like, you don't have to pay me for that. But anyways, I did a 10% off, so they were under $4, but these are the second thing I found. These are Sorel, just like sneakers. Not my favorite style from Sorel to find. If these are, I sometimes pass on these, but the condition on these were so like excellent that I was like, okay, like there's no wear, just like very light sense of use. So I wanted to get these. These were $6.04. So this store has sometimes marked up Sorel, but these were not. So that was exciting, and like these are a woman's size 8, so great size, and I'll probably list these at 45 and hope for 30 to 35, so we'll just have to see on those. Alright, so I went to the pants section before the jeans, which is a little bit like unusual for me. I was like, okay, who am I today? But anyways, I did. And the first thing I found were these. I thought these are the Fairland Cargo Crop. So this Fairland style has actually not done that well for me for whatever reason, but I needed stuff to list, so I wanted to get these. So they're crop, which I've never sold a crop style before, but I did like the color of these. But they did have a small flaw on them. They have a stain on one of the pockets, if I can see. Okay, so on this pocket, they just have a stain, which I'll try to get out. But if it doesn't, no big deal. I'll probably get $25 for these. So size 4, but I do like to pick up like athletic pants if they have a style name under them. Sometimes even the older ones do okay as well, but the leggings, if they do not have a style number under them, I almost always pass on them. So unless they're super cheap or whatever the reason may be, but yeah. All right, the next pair of pants I found were these. These are white like trouser style pants from Adriana Goldschmied. I have been passing on this brand more than I used to, but I do still like to sell it and pick it up. These are the Caden tailored trouser in a size 25, and they're a blue color, just very nice. There's a logo on the back, so I wanted to try these out. I'll probably get 25 to 30 for these and list them at $38 maybe. So, but that style looked like it did okay. All right. I have this pair available. These are Spanx, size large, and these are the perfect pants. These are a very, very starch black, like barely ever worn. They're ponte knit with a like slit at the back leg. So this style does do well for me still, and they're size large, which is great. Those were I think $5.90 or $6. The pants are $6.04, so such a weird price. But I mean, usually everything's individually priced, but usually for the most part they're $6.04. So, all right, Goodwill had these priced at these were odd. So Goodwill, I saw these behind the counter one day, like a couple or maybe like a month or so ago. But Goodwill had them priced at $20. But they are they have like a cutout detail almost, but they're like convertible, so you can like unbutton them and make them to like maybe capris or Bermuda shorts. But then they're the full length. These are a linen material, which I really wouldn't guess that this brand makes. So this is my second time finding the brand, but they are Noli. If you can see that, Noli, size large. You can probably see that better. So Noli. This tag is black on black, so it's very hard to see it. So I don't know if you'll. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to see. So size large, and they're 75% rayon and 25% linen. And they usually over $140, and they are called the Essential Pant in Black. So I just wasn't sure about the style on these, and they were priced at $20 at Goodwill, but then they had them to regular price because they didn't sell. But I thought like if Goodwill like marked up the prices, I thought they had to pull them like no matter what, but I guess I'm wrong. So I guess these didn't sell, and they pulled them and then marked them down to regular price. But I think they should have the consequence of marking up the stuff. I think they should sell it for the bins, and then somebody at the bins can get a great deal because of Goodwill's greediness. Anyways, but these are black color, and so the only cup I was able to find was $100 for these on Poshmark. But the issue with that was they were a boutique listing, so I don't really trust like when it says boutique listing. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to research those more and see, if that is a comparable comp or not. But I have no idea. Okay, so the two pairs of jeans I found were these Abercrombie size 33 or 16, and these are the 90 straight ultra high rise, and these are the curve lift ones which I look out for, but I don't always pick them up. But these are a great size, ultra high rise, and they're a straight leg, nice wash, and they are rigid, like no stretch denim. So the curve love, we'll have to see how these do. I'll probably list these close to the $50 mark, but I don't really know how these will do. I've never really sold plus size Abercrombie jeans. And then right next to those, I don't think I picked this brand up one time and it didn't sell, and I eventually took them to the buy sell trade store. But these are a pair of Joe's jeans, which I hardly ever pick up. I mean, like hardly ever. Probably I picked them up. I've probably found I've honestly probably found 500 Joe's jeans in my entire reselling career, and I picked them up twice. So when I say I hardly ever pick them up, like twice out of 500 times. So if that tells you anything, but these are a boyfriend style. They have a raw hem, and these are just such a current style that I wanted to get them, and I needed stuff to list. So had I been like not hurting for inventory, I probably would have got them. But they also are a size 32, so had they been like a size 24, I don't think I would have got them. I just really like the style of these, so I'll probably list these at $38 maybe. But Joe's are expensive, so and those are a good style. So I'm like, I will have to see how those do, but if they don't sell, the buy sell trade store will take them, but they definitely do not accept all Joes. And I sometimes won't even look at them, but like those I could just tell were like a newer style. So yeah. Okay, so when I was like rating the pants section, my mom, like, she's like, oh, like my mom knows brands, like she knows like more of the common brands that I find. Like she knows like Lulu, the athletic styles I like. She knows Joe's jeans, that like Mother jeans, Rag and Bone, Free People, brands like that. So I'll tell you some brands that she probably wouldn't know, but anyways, so she's like, oh, Keegan, look what I found, and she pulled out this Lululemon sports bra. So I was pretty excited. I was like, yay, that's exciting. So I go over and I'm like, okay, that's great. This was $4.89. No, so that was a pretty good price. And this is called the Leica Cloud Bra. It doesn't have a size dot or tag, so I'm gonna have to measure it, but these are still on the website, so I'll probably list this one at $45 because it's such a recent style. But then we both look down the rack at the same time, and we see like a strappy back, and we're like, oh my gosh. And then it's two more of the same exact style. I was so excited. We were both so excited. So current styles from Lulu are my favorite styles. So I'll probably list this one at 45 as well, and also this one at 45. This color is called Smoke Spruce, which is my most favorite Lululemon color. I have it in this color in like 5 different items, and then I have black in a lot more, but black is more of like a color I can like wear with almost like anything. So Smoke Spruce is a little bit harder to match, but I do like Smoke Spruce, my favorite color from Lululemon. It's I just love that color. Okay, so I think, yeah, okay, so then a new rack rolls out. Yeah, I think I just have all that new rack left, and I have not had a good new rack in forever. Like, they rolled 4 new racks out, and I have not had a good new rack in ever. Like, I find like 1 or 2 good things, or like decent things. I found like 1 or 2 decent things on them, or I got like 1 thing off of a new rack, but like they're like, you know, bread and butter items. But these were like pretty good. I mean, a lot of these are bread and butter, but some of them I'm very excited about. So the very first thing I found on that new rack was, I saw this vest, and I was like, oh my, there's no way. I saw this lining, and I'm like, oh my gosh, could it be? So this is a Lily Pulitzer size small. My mom knows like Lily Pulitzer, and probably every brand except one on this rack, but this is a navy down-filled vest. So okay, so the comps weren't as great as I was expecting on this, but this was $4.99, so definitely worth the price. There's the logo, but I'm listing this at like probably $85 to $100 just because there's none in this size listed except one, but the seller has been unactive since April, so like that's never gonna get shipped. So, and if somebody offers me $70 for that, and since we're approaching the correct season, the comps I think were more the summer comps, so not a lot of people are buying down-filled vests in the summer, but some people are. So yeah, okay. So then the very next thing I found on that rack, this is my first time finding this brand, so I was super, super, super excited. So these are a pull-on, like more of a straight leg pant, and this is the brand The Great. So I was super excited. This is a great find from a great brand, size 1, which is a small. This brand has vanity sizing, so I've heard some people list like size 2 as a size 2, but it's actually size medium, and then size 0 they list as a size 0, but it's extra small, which is I guess technically 0. But anyways, so these feel like linen, but they're actually 100% cotton, and I will probably list these for like $65 to $75. So that was pretty exciting. I love the color on these as well, so super happy to cross this brand off my list. So love when that happens. All right, and then the very next thing I found on that rack was this. This is a Patagonia size extra small, and this is just like a little jacket, so it doesn't have like the big chest logo, which I prefer to sell because they do better for me, but it has like the logo down here. And if I'm being honest, Patagonia is one of my favorite brands to wear myself. I'm wearing this Patagonia, and I have a whole bunch of other Patagonias, but the quality on this piece is a little bit like disappointing. It does not feel the best quality. So, and I will say Patagonia resell, Patagonia used to be in my top 3 favorite brands to resell, and it's now not even in my top 10. Like, so I saw another tank top from Patagonia and a tank top from Spiritual Gangster on the same new rack, and I just passed them by because those just do not sell for me. So I'm only in the brand Patagonia. I'm only looking for like their jackets and maybe items for me. So jackets, maybe like their pants still do okay for me, but like their t-shirts or just like basic tops I just don't even mess with anymore, and their dresses haven't done that well for me either. But if I'm in need of inventory, I will sometimes pick them up, and if they're cheap, I don't pay up for those items. But I will still pay up for a good Patagonia jacket, but I won't even pay up for the better sweaters anymore. But my two favorite items from Patagonia to find are like the downfill jackets or the Nano Puff. Technically the Nano Puff is a polyester filling, but it's the packable styles of like the puffer jackets do super well for me. So, and they are, my favorite jacket is the Patagonia Nano Puff. I love it so much. So those do really well for me. Still, I can still get $100 for those, and the same with the downfill jackets. But the better sweaters haven't been moving that well for me. I can probably only get like $30 for those now, and the cinchillas still do okay for me in certain patterns. So, but I still wanted to get this because it's more of a jacket, but I'll probably get $25 to $30 for this. But even though the quality is not great, but this is like in like new condition. So then some other lady had some really good items. So I found two pairs from this brand on the rack, but I left one of them. I got these. These are Pilcro. So this is a newer Pilcro because they cut out the Anthropology. Anyways, but this is called they're size 31. They're called the Slim Boyfriend in this pale like yellow color. They're denim, and they were worn cuff like this from the person, which I think is you're kind of supposed to cuff boyfriend jeans, but I guess you don't have to. But they are not you can take out the cuff. So I'm gonna photograph them cuffed and then uncuffed. So yeah. So the other pair were also like a newer. So they just said they said Pilcro in the letterpress by Anthropology, and they were like a floral patterned one. So I just didn't. Pattern jeans, I mean, I can move the solid color jeans better than the patterns, so that is why I decided to get these ones, because they're good size, good style. I would prefer like a blue wash on those, but I will try them out. Okay, the next thing I found was also from Pilcro. It's a size large, and this is just like almost like a flannel-y like top, so I thought this would be good for fall. So definitely from the same person as the jeans, but it's like a tunic length with a long sleeve. And then this is more of a summery top, but I needed stuff to list, so size large from Pilcro. So this was all the same person. And this is like one of those like oversized tunic-y tops as well. So yeah, had these been size medium or small, I probably would have passed on them, but they were good sizes. Okay, so I'm actually wait. This is a bummer, but this is another Patagonia size large. I think it's a woman's large, and this is, I believe, a vintage. If I can find the date on it. I don't know if yeah, follow 01, so that's technically vintage. It says it up there, but it's gonna be hard to see. Because 20 years old is vintage. So this is what it looks like. I pulled this off of the new rack. I was really excited. It's that black color. But when I got home, at one of the sleeves, this R does not mean that it's embroidered a company logo. This R is like, I can't remember the style, but this R is fine. This belongs to Patagonia. This is not a company logo. So if you ever see this R with the box, that is okay. It's not a company logo. But on one of the sleeves, when I got home, after I took off the tags, I noticed, here, if I can, my lighting is off today for some reason. These three huge, like, almost like cuts in the fabric. So there's 1, 2, and then 3. So I was really bummed about that. So what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna, oh my gosh, no, he wants to go to the black items to collect all his white fur, and I'm not gonna let him, because I have those Reformation corduroy overalls, and I'm gonna be rolling those for days if he gets on them. So I'm just gonna go quick. So I'm gonna send this into Patagonia to be repaired, because I don't think they're gonna be able to repair it unless they patch it, which they could do, but I just pay, and if they patch it, then I'll just sell it. That's fine. But if they don't patch it, then they give you, if it's unfixable, then they give you credit for it, and I will have no problem spending credit money at Patagonia. Okay, and then the last thing I found on that rack was these are Athleta size 2X, just these ribbed waistband pull on wide leg pants. This style does do well for me, so I got these. And these are a newer style because, well, okay, so they used to have like the style number under these, but I feel like now what they've started doing is on the care tags they've started putting on the style. So these are called the Venice wide leg pants. You can see that there, and they see the size there. But like I preferred when they did it here. I'm not complaining though. Like, I will take the, at least it's better than nothing. But sometimes this is removed because it's for comfort. So sometimes the style number is not there. So yeah. Okay. So that is everything. Let me know your favorite piece. Wait, I actually forgot so much stuff. So we are actually not done. Take that back right now. Through the men's pants for myself. And this is my first time finding this brand. So it's Stio, S-T-I-O. This is like a outdoorsy brand similar to Patagonia North Face. And these are like a space dyed, just straight like sweatpants. So they are my size, but I don't really like this fleecy liner. I like the more like athletic-y, like polyester material. Actually, these probably are polyester, but like polyester, like the more like nylon-y feeling polyester. So yeah, these are 100% polyester. But look at him go crazy for these like little like dangly dangs, the drawstring. Yeah, okay. So like he's like interrupting my space. So like, yeah. But so I'm gonna sell these. But some, do these have the style number on these? Where are these from? Do they have the? They're from fall of 19 as well, and they have the style number. Oh my gosh, don't. And these are in pristine condition, probably never washed. All right. Then my mom, I like my mom at like the woman's tops because she was looking for my sister, and she saw this one, and it's the matching jacket to the sweatpants, even though it was in the women's. But this is Stio, also size small, but this is definitely men's, and they also have like this acorn logo. But actually, I did like this jacket, so I will be keeping this at least for now. And if I don't like it, I can always sell it. But this is probably the best item I found out of the Stio. And the very last and final one was this Stio men's polo. I actually meant to wear this to church today, but I did not. So I'll just sell it. But I'm not a huge fan of stripes, but I will wear them. Space dye and stripes are different. Just gonna clarify that. Okay. So it's just that, and then it has like the acorn logo on the sleeve. So yeah, my first, second, and third time finding Stio. Pretty exciting. Okay. Then I found these. These are just Athleta size 8, and they were pink, like linen shorts. So since I needed stuff to list, I went ahead and got these. These are just gray sweatpants from Alo Yoga, which I hardly ever. I find it every once in a while. I don't find it as often as I found like Lululemon or Athleta or even Patagonia, but when I find it, it's usually really like not the current styles, but these are a current style sweatpant. The styles of Athleta sell of Alo sell really well for me, so I wanted to get these. I think they had a spot somewhere that I'm gonna have to treat, but they're just a gray sweatpant. Alright, and then this is my first time finding, well, not my first time finding this brand, but I saw this logo and I got pretty excited because I knew what it was. I was just going through the Athletic to see if I could find any like more Lululemon from that size 12 or like the bra person, because hers were good styles, but I didn't. But I found this Tory Sport a tank top. This is Tory Burch's athletic line, and it's more of like that. This feels really nice quality, and it's like that jersey, like a mesh material, but it feels like an actual, not like a jersey, but like an actual like baseball jersey. So it feels really nice. So size medium. So I wanted to get that. We'll see how that does. It'll be my first time selling this. Okay, this is why. Okay, do you see this? He just sat on this for like 30 seconds, and it's already like that. So that is so frustrating. Okay. All right. So I had to leave because I had to go to a basketball game because I'm a super fan. I didn't have to go, but I wanted to go. So I'm like, okay, Mom, I have to leave. But my sister, my sister actually came. So I left with my mom's car. I drove home, and I parked her car, and then I got dressed, and then I drove to a friend's house, and then we drove to the school, and then we watched the game. But my mom and sister are still at Goodwill, so I said, just text me if you see anything, or just buy it, whatever, what I like to sell. But my sister found these. These are new with tags, Athleta, so they retail for $59, and these are the Kata, or the Surge swim short. But these swim Athleta shorts have always sold really well for me, so had they been pre-owned, I probably would have, I don't think they would have got them, but maybe they would have sent me a picture. But because I would have got them at the beginning of the season, but not the end, because they might sit for a while. But new with tags, I'm sure they will eventually make me a pretty nice profit. So I was pretty excited about those when she saw them, or when they showed me them. And my very last thing, so my mom found this, and I have a tag on for a reason. It's an Alo men's quarter zip jacket, and this is like an older logo that I typically will pass on when it looks like that, but I do like Alo for myself. This is a size extra large, so great size. But okay, so the first issue was it has a small spot in the back. I'm sure she didn't notice. And then it has like this, which is the more deal breaker. This is air, that land, that ocean.
This is actually the Aloe logo. It stands for Aloe, Air, Land, Ocean.
Logo,
so I ended up keeping this, and I listed it for
I'm just gonna try to
$25.
return that, but this was $4.99, so not a huge deal breaker. Not like a. So I'll just get my $5 back and buy something else. But yeah, so that is everything. I'm very happy with what I found. I'm finally happy to find some stuff that I'll be able to list and make a good profit on. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your favorite piece, and I'll see you guys in the next video.